Howdy there, true believers. Welcome back to New Old Nerds. I'm Superman Nico, and Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 5 just aired. I probably should have put it in the thing. I didn't, but full spoilers for this episode. If you haven't seen this episode, what are you doing on YouTube anyways? It seems like it's your fault. Somebody go ahead, if you guys could put it in the chat saying that, hey, this is a spoiler, 100% spoilers for this episode. It was pretty crazy. That's why I decided to go live. I put a post on Twitter. It seemed like people wanted us to go live, so we could all rant and talk together. Whether you let me know, keep the chat coming. Just everything spoiler heavy. I mean, it feels like it's your fault if you're joining the stream looking for non-spoiler stuff. All right, I'm just trying to make sure I can see the chat before we get started here. Before we get started, does anybody want to get out? Okay, no chat yet. Cool. This is 100% spoilers. Thank you very much. Thanks, Owen. So, did I get a notification from my own thing? No. Somebody else is going live talking about recapping it and stuff. Cool. So, it was pretty crazy. I don't know exactly how I feel about it just yet. I feel like maybe we should all just sit and think about it for a second, but I really wanted to talk to everybody else and see how they felt. I feel like we need to come together, just like they came together to fight the Night King. We need to come together to talk about this episode. So you can see right there, that's them. That's Daenerys' Team Daenerys, I guess you could say, even though some of them aren't. They're trying to take over King's Landing with the least amount of bloodshed, at least so we thought. I really thought that would come up the chat, but I guess I haven't seen it yet. So I liked some stuff they did and a lot, but some stuff happened where I didn't really. It kind of took me out of it a little bit. I'm not one of the people out there right now that's saying this season of Game of Thrones is terrible, blah blah blah. Game of Thrones is one of those shows where I kind of just let them take me for a ride. I'm not super critical about it. A lot how I feel about most like games and comics and stuff. Game of Thrones is just really like I in the beginning I couldn't really guess what happened next, so I just kind of stay along for the ride. So I'm not super critical about it. And for the most part, they haven't really given me a reason not to. There's certain parts maybe throughout the series where I'm like, that's probably a tad bit too far. But that could also be like my emotions for certain characters coming out to the forefront. So right now, though, I think there was some problems with this episode. Hey there, hello, what's up, Gum? There they are, now yours came out too. So I'm not one to be super upset about this episode, but I can definitely see where people are coming from. There's a big theme of women can't be friends in the last few episodes, which I don't agree with. I think it's super funny because I can make fun of my girlfriend for it, but
it's not funny. They're playing into the whole women can't be friends, women can't be leaders because they lead with they give into their emotions too much. And
yeah.
I think it's ridiculous.
All right, Gumbo, let us hear them. But I feel like that's a problem with a lot of female protagonists where they just I love The Legend of Korra, but I felt like she had that a lot too. Just a lot of hot-headedness, and that seems to be the only those are the only two characteristics a female protagonist can have. Why can't she be measured? But yeah, I definitely felt that. Why are people acting so fucking stupid this season? Yeah, I definitely felt that. I had a conversation with my mother earlier today about how Tyrion, stop trying to appeal to people's sensibilities. That's not you. You're the cleverest man in the realm, so act like it. Yeah, you made some decisions that didn't pan out, but so does everybody else. Get over it. And I'm really curious to see what happens with him in the last episode. It seems like there's a lot of questions here for the last episode, and that's good. Game of Thrones always has the penultimate episode always has a bunch of stuff, and I forgot to put the lapel mic on. I'm just realizing. I just realized I didn't put the lapel mic on. It's all right. Let's see. Can I do it now? I don't know if it'll work. And here we go. We're gonna try it. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. I was just like, this feels weird. I was like, I'm usually speaking into something. Well, Lannisters dying from the rubble, son of a bitch. They were the main villains from the series, and now they die unsatisfyingly. Yeah, I definitely started to feel like, I don't care right now. All right. Let me know if you can still hear me. Just put a 1 in the chat if you can still hear me. I don't know if that worked. We'll see. If it doesn't work, then I'll just throw it to the side. But a 1, I guess if you can't hear me, either way, I'll. Let me know if you guys can hear me. They can? Okay, cool. Yeah, I totally agree. Okay, sweet. Thanks, Justin. Just put 1, 3. What is it? 13? 2? Stop! Wait. There's too much coming in now. Now you're just a fucking asshole. Okay, we get it. You can count. You're so very good. Can you guys see them? I tried to make it so you guys could see the chat. I guess you hit 21. All right. You guys are great. Thanks for making a meme out of it. What was I gonna say? What were we talking about? The Lannisters. Yeah, they murdered everybody. They definitely deserved a harsher death, and definitely, yeah, not from the rubble. We needed to see them get gutted. That would have been awesome. And I feel like a lot of people think that Jaime redeemed himself and he came to fight because he said he would. Yeah, he's still kind of a piece of shit. He still did a lot of bad stuff. Still pushed a kid out the window. So it's like, oh, everything you did brought you to where you are, blah, blah, blah. Good. I'm glad you died in the rubble. Euron should have cut your throat. Like, you should. I totally would have been fine with Euron just killing you. Hey, Mom, what's up? Let me know what you think, Mom, down in the comments. I really am interested to hear what you have to say. This season, let's kill people just because people expect them to. There was actually a lot less deaths, I think, overall this season than I was anticipating. You can ask Justin. I told him everyone's going to die. By season 3, everybody you know will die. Jaime was going down a good road. Then he's like, ew, character development, let's go back. See, no, I feel like he was still himself. All he did was go fight in the north once. I don't think there wasn't a face turn, I felt like.
He knighted Brienne, slept with her, and then immediately left her. So that was for nothing. That had nothing to do with anything. That was stupid. Shouldn't have happened.
I don't think.
Heart for nothing.
I don't think that was something like. I don't think that was something she gave him. I thought she took that from him.
But it doesn't matter. Like, she still trusted him.
No, my death pool was so off. No, like overall in the seasons prior. No, that's why. Like the whole thing. I don't think he redeemed himself. What? Because he saved a woman from being raped one time. Like he literally raped somebody in front of their dead incest son. So like what? And that was after that. So like character development definitely has a lot of flaws. And I'm not saying like you can't be a good character just because you have a bunch of flaws. But like you did. It's like you haven't done enough to redeem yourself, sir. You sure you lost a hand? Good. You suck. And your new hand sucks, by the way. She should have a gold hand to where, like, either it's a freaking mallet. Maybe I watched, or maybe I've got too many comic books in my head. Because maybe needs to have, like, a mallet, like a hammer or something like that to actually help. He started to. He still sucks. All right. I got you, Gum. I agree. He still sucks. But yeah, I was thinking he needs, like, either something to, like, hook onto the broadsword, maybe, so like he can actually fight with that thing, not like blam, 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 blam. I feel like there's a better way to do that. He wasn't a redeemable character. Yeah, I don't think so either. But yeah, I hope that we get something from Brienne in this last episode, because I hope her story really doesn't end with her crying in the cold, because like she's such a badass character. Let's talk about Jon. Yeah, what the heck is he gonna do? I think he did probably all he could do in that episode. He already, like, he's just like his father, too noble for his own good. So I thought that it makes sense for him to be like, nah, she's my queen. But now I don't think it's as black and white. I think, or maybe it is black and white, because I think he knows that she's wrong. Is Arya going to kill Dany? I don't know. I think that that's definitely something that could happen. She's my queen, kills innocent men. Still my queen, kills millions. Wait, she's evil? Dany definitely lost it. I think we can all agree about that. I think he could definitely, if nothing happens in this next episode, like where Jon's like is still blindly following her, I'll definitely will have a problem with that. It seemed like once he was down there, he tried to keep his bearings as much as he could. Like he made sure his men like stopped attacking unless they were getting like attacked, and then he saw one of his men, I believe, yeah, it was one of his men, because the Unsullied couldn't do anything with that girl. Am I right? Why is Jon so fucking dumb? Yeah, dude, it's just he's just loyal to fault. Like he should have stopped way before then, and everybody knew that Dany wasn't gonna stop. Not just because like the runtime still had a lot to go, but we all knew where she was going. She wasn't in her right head. I think we could definitely tell right from the beginning where she roasts Varys. Like Varys, like, definitely said that he looks out for the realm, and if he was going to stab her in the back, he wouldn't do that. He'd stab her in the front. So he didn't do that. It was still a long shot. I don't think he thought that it would work, but maybe like he could be an example for Jon. Like, hey, Jon, would you kill Varys? And Jon would probably be like, nah. Like maybe cast him out, banish him, do some stuff like that. Jon's not super quick with the sword unless you stab him a bunch of times in the chest. Then it doesn't matter if you're a little kid who's 13 years old or whatever it was. You're gonna get got. And that's what we're talking about. Let's go to the comments real quick. Hopefully Arya kills Dany. That seems to be the vote. Okay, was this? Dany has become the Mad Queen? Yeah, totally. Dany was so great. I was cheering for her since the start. Then she started hanging people on crosses, and I was like, wait, I don't like her. I don't like this. I think a lot of people share your sentiment, Gump. Clear signs, and he's like, nah, she's fine. Totally. And I think that's like his love for her too, that has him like that, and which is it's all kind of crazy, man. Like I think maybe I just give Jon too much credit. He definitely should have stopped this. Like when he saw Varys get roasted, I thought something that could have happened. Like one of them was gonna take out Drogon. I thought that they were gonna, because Qyburn tested out the Scorpion on the big dragon skull there in the Red Keep, or in whatever the palace is called. She said the Red Keep never fails. I assume it's the Red Keep, but where they keep all the dragons' heads. I thought that he, what's Tyrion's fate? I have no idea at this point, because she's gonna find out what he did for Jaime, and I don't know. She's nuts. Maybe he turns into the Queen Slayer, because just like his brother killed the Mad King. Who knows? What was I talking about? Do you remember?
That you thought there was going to use a scorpion.
Yeah, I thought that. So I thought there was still a scorpion there, and like where the Iron Throne is. So I thought someone was going to wield that out, or maybe Jon was going to try and figure out how to take the dragon down. Yeah, we got 7 people. Awesome. Thanks, guys. And remember, this is full spoilers. So if you haven't watched the episode, you better skedaddle, because we're not about to sacrifice the stream for you. The queen was also super dumb. She's like, we got an army, hand, they dead. We got the fleet, hand, destroyed. We're fine, hand, no we're not. I totally agree. But I think, what else was she gonna do? I think she was like, either I'm gonna win or I'm gonna fucking die. And then she was like, oh, I don't want to die. Shut up. You're going down. Yeah, yes, you should have surrendered if you didn't want to die. You're just like, that was dumb. She was acting super dumb, but I don't think Cersei is a character that's like super conniving or smart. She just has a problem, blow it up with wildfire. That should do it. I swear all this fucking in the show finally killed their brain cells. Oh God, maybe I should have read that one out loud. But Grey Worm was full of rage. See, we were both talking about that it's okay for Grey Worm, like, okay, one, they killed the love of my life. I understand, like, Daenerys was super close to Missandei. Yeah, I thought I was going to say it wrong. But that was the love of his life. And so he saw a bunch of Lannister soldiers put their faces or Cersei's face on them, killed them. Like, and it wasn't his call. Like, he was there waiting, like everybody else, waiting for the signal, waiting to see if like the bell was gonna get tolled, and it did. So they stopped, and then he saw what she was doing. Like, well, what else am I gonna do? Like, they're gonna obviously we don't accept their surrender. She's my queen. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. And I feel like he had more validation than she did, because we were talking like, what does Daenerys have in Westeros? They didn't take anything from her. We wanted her to come and conquer Westeros and everything. You didn't. You wanted her to stay in Essos, which I think makes a ton of sense, because this whole point is like, oh, he's usurped my throne, blah blah blah. But you want to break the wheel, so why is your claim to the throne because who your parents were or who your daddy was? John better not act like a bitch next episode. I know. And I felt like Tyrion better stop acting stupid. Yeah, for sure. There was a lot of stuff, the way people were acting, like Dany last episode, where she was begging John not to say anything. It's like, you're the queen, dude. Like, you're saying you want to break the wheel, so you shouldn't be worried about who has a better claim to what. Like, Cersei had zero claim to the throne. Like, yeah, her sons were kings, but when has that ever happened where the son dies so the mom gets the throne? No offense to moms. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. you should sit on the Iron Throne. I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
Don't they become like a regent or something?
Yeah, they become Queen Regent, and then they're just like, nah, all the Baratheons are dead.
They get like replaced, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't last.
Yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't they be looking for Gendry then? Like, yeah, where is Charles? He doesn't care. He jumped off the Game of Thrones shows a few seasons ago because he didn't like the way it was heading. And I'm usually pretty positive about stuff. I still think we're kind of keeping it positive for the most part. But there definitely feels like there was some stuff that were like, hey, what's going on? I definitely like how Drogon just laid waste to everybody. Like the first bit of it, glad that shit son of hers is dead. Yeah. And I'm sorry. Why didn't Euron say like, hey, wait a minute? How does Tyrion know you're pregnant? That doesn't line up. So, but Drogon laying waste to the Iron Fleet was really cool. I don't know why Jaime got to kill Euron. Like, shouldn't Yara have gotten that, or Theon? I understand Theon, he got. No pun intended for Game of Thrones. I appreciate that. I'll take that every day. I want to see Yara. Yeah, dude, what the heck? No Yara. And my theory for Dario Naharis coming through in the clutch, they didn't even need as much help as I thought. The Golden Company, you needed those elephants. But no elephants whatsoever.
They would have died.
Yeah, Gabby would have hated to see the elephants getting got. Yeah. But still, it's good. Yeah, this is nuts, dude. I don't know how this is gonna lean. Like, are we gonna go to Last Jedi kind of divisive? I think Dany needs a Snickers. Yeah, for sure. I think she's gone, dude. I don't think there's any coming back from that.
Dany did the one thing that, like, in my eyes is unredeemable. Like,
destroying everybody?
Like, innocents. Like,
yeah.
Kids. Like, freaking, everyone's always saying, like, oh, Darth Vader was on the path to, like, redeeming himself. No, he wasn't. He killed a bunch of...
Yeah, he killed a bunch of younglings.
You don't come back from that. I don't care what you do. You don't come back from it. And then Dany was done.
Yeah, Dany just... like... And going back to Grey Worm, why I don't think he was as much his fault. One, it wasn't his call. And two, he was killing soldiers. He wasn't killing innocent people running through the streets. She's just as bad. She's worse than the Masters. She's worse than everybody. Killing younglings. Yeah. Thanks, Bob. And fun fact, they had to say younglings because you couldn't say killing children in a kids movie, basically. Even though, I don't know, I saw a turkey on her plate, but no Snickers. That's not a coincidence. It's unacceptable. Yeah, there's no going back from that. She's the tyrant. She's like, no one's ever going to be the blah, blah, blah. Like, you're the tyrant. And I know, like, obviously that's not a coincidence. Like, the writers knew what they were doing. Like, it's just, but, like, it's crazy how, like, someone we've been rooting for so long had turned so quick. Seemed like it was on a dime. Yeah, she kind of had some inklings there last episode. There was a hologram of him killing younglings. Thanks. Go ahead. Shout out to Revenge of the Sith. Best prequel for sure. But is it as memeable as Attack of the Clones? You know, who knows? They were animals, so I slaughtered them like animals. I hate them. Yeah, still a no-no. So I probably should have written some notes. I feel like I'm just rambling, but we all are at this point. And we just all wanted to get together and talk about this episode because we only got one left. Yeah, she turned evil on a dime. Yeah, it was quick. Obviously, they planted seeds, right? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, the North is yours, Your Grace. She has succumbed to the dark side. Correct. So definitely no coming back from it. Does she live or not? I think is the real question. And if she doesn't live, who's gonna take that? I don't think she sits on the throne. Like think about that. The very last scene, boom, she's on the Iron Throne. Nah, that's not gonna happen, bro. And oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? Poor Hound. Oh, we didn't even talk about Clegane Bowl. All right, we're going to talk about everyone put your thoughts on Clegane Bowl down in the chat. I'm going to talk about something real quick. So we got the vision of... so we got some visions coming to a head. So we got Drogon's shadow over King's Landing. So that was really cool. That was a vision that we got like in season 4 or something like that. Remember how Dany took forever to get to Westeros? And not just that, we might get in the next episode. Remember how she had the vision in the House of the Undying of her like stepping onto the throne and snow was falling down? Maybe that wasn't snow. Maybe it was ashes. Ashes coming down. But I don't even know if the Iron Throne's there. It probably got destroyed. I don't think it is. No? Huh? She doesn't care. That's the consensus. We don't care. All right, so yeah, there were hints, but she went from expired milk to chunky in a few seconds. Yeah, no, if you get chunky milk, you know what you gotta do. You gotta chew that. Right. Fun fact. You don't want to waste milk. You got lumpy milk, go ahead and chew that.
Why buy milk in the first place?
Because milk's good sometimes. Yeah. That throne is gone. Yeah, we don't want to be the queen of ashes, but yeah, she does. If you kill Daenerys, you have to kill the dragon. So let's hear the predictions. Is Daenerys going to die? Who's going to do it? And who's going to take out the dragon? Do you think Jon's just like, I'm going to take this dragon because, gotcha. But I don't think the answer is that I'm going to puke if you saying that. What? Oh. Oh, okay. Malcolm. Yeah, my mom got it. There we go. Just like, do you remember that part in Malcolm in the Middle? Okay, well, life gives you lemons. So, okay, what do we got? Dany, is she dying? Who's doing it? And does Drogon survive? Yeah, I think Jon's too obvious of an answer to be the one that my mom says she's got to die. Okay, who's doing it, Mom? And Arya doesn't want it, and also I don't know if she's gonna be the one to kill Daenerys because she got to kill the Night King. You gotta spread the love, maybe, or no? We're just gonna let her do it. Tyrion, does he make it out alive? I don't think so.
Honestly, I don't.
Nobody cares.
Like, he's dumb. Yeah, sure. He's your brother, but
brother.
He's a terrible dude. Why are you trying to save him? Why are you trying to save your sister? She's a terrible person as well. Like,
I think he was trying to save the city. He was trying to save Dany more than anybody else. But stop trying to appeal to their sensibilities. Yeah, like, obviously.
They're not good people. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
Figure something else out.
Dany is dead. It's going to be Jon to kill her because the show hasn't surprised us so far this season. Either Arya or Tyrion. I just feel like Jon, man, he never gets a break. Why does he always have to kill the woman he loves? I mean, he wasn't going to kill Ygritte, but he had to watch her die, and it was kind of his fault because he distracted her, whatever. Still, like, Jon, I just want him to be happy. I guess he can't be happy with his with his aunt. So.
Yeah, why is she being so gross? Like, we were
Yeah,
her nephew.
yeah, she's still making out with him, dude. It's not. I guess that's never stopped a Targaryen before.
Gross.
That's how you knew she was bad. That's how you can tell people are bad in this universe. They incest, they bad. The way Tyrion is acting, I think he's dead too. They dumped him down, they ruined him. He was my favorite. Now I hate him. I don't feel that. I mean, he's doing a lot of dumb stuff, and it's a little frustrating. But yeah, I do think he probably will bite it. Ty felt the hound in the mountain was his and your fate. Oh shit. Wow. Shots fired.
Nothing's gonna happen as long as Ty's still ticklish.
Yeah, as long as Ty's still ticklish, she's going down. I don't think that at all. Maybe in a Mortal Kombat game. Kind of felt Mortal Kombat-y, especially like with on the stairs. It seemed pretty like back and forth. But yeah, we were saying just cut his head off. What are you waiting for?
Seriously.
I thought it would kind of work though. I didn't think he was full zombie. I thought he was still pretty fragile.
This is zombie.
Yeah, she was gonna double tap him. Yeah, she was gonna bang him, and she's like, "Why don't you love me? Now you betray me." Totally. She's all over the place. That girl's head is a bag of cats. You can smell crazy on her.
Let's
keep dropping this thing. Huh?
She should have just stayed in
Essos.
Easter.
Easteros. She should. The mountain definitely reminded me of Salman Grundy. I saw your tweet. That's so accurate. Your dad and I laughed so loud. Yeah, Ty, we're not that bad. We'll never be that badass. Maybe, or at least not me. I don't think I'll ever be that badass. And I don't want to be a zombie. Which one are you? Am I the mountain? I don't think so. You poke me with the sword, I'm going down. Like, there's no, you can cut my head off.
Poke me with the sword?
Yeah, he poked him. Well, he stabbed him with the pointy end, all that stuff, dude. Dang. Dude, am I under attack? Did I?
I'm just hungry.
I'm hungry too. It's too late though to eat. Yeah, go ahead, Ty. I'm gonna need you to know. I'm not a badass. I'm Ty. What? Doesn't make any sense. You're not a badass? Ty is a badass though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could beat. Was there a spelling error on that? It seemed like there was a typo. I didn't mean for you to get redacted. How do you guys like the little picture? I'm not a badass. I'm like Tyrion. Okay, yeah. Huh? Apparently Tyrion spelled with an O. It's okay. We don't grade on spelling here.
Yes,
Spelling.
I do.
No, we don't.
Yes, I
Spelling's
do.
an obsolete skill. We don't need it anymore.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't.
Oh,
It was a typo. Yeah, I thought so. Punch me, dude. Oh, you gotta get in the screen. Ooh, protect it. Ah. So, yeah, Gabby doesn't want to be on the video. That's why she's just slightly off screen. But, yeah, she just wanted to voice her opinion. She seemed very upset about it. This episode has set me. Yeah, I think I'm curious to see how it ripples across the internet. Who spells anymore? I agree. Yeah, Gabby seemed very mad, so I wanted some of her energy in the stream because I thought, it was delicioso. I thought it was prime content that you guys needed to see that she was mad. Because I was like, yeah, oh, dude, my stuff. Tell her I said hi. Gump said hi. She just went, that sounded weird. I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, my computer's gonna die, so I'm just gonna cut. I'm not gonna say that. She can see that herself. She's watching the stream too. Yeah, my computer died, so if I miss your comments, I'm sorry. I had to take it out because of this bad. But what, has it already been 30 minutes since we started talking about this? What? Oh no, I don't need it. It's okay. What? I'm just saying you don't need to give it to me. Yeah. I can't believe it's already been half an hour. Barely. I feel like we just started. There's just so much to unravel in this. That was was anybody mad that Arya got stuck in all that, or that family or the mom that picked her up? I was mad at the little daughter. Like, come on. Yeah, it's your mom and stuff. I don't want to say anything because my mom's in the chat. But like, I wouldn't want to leave you. I would just, obviously, I could just throw you over my shoulder and we'd be out of there. But like that little girl, like your mom said, get out of there. You listen to your mom. Get out of there. What are you going to do? Money in the Bank or Game of Thrones? That's a good question. I was thinking that earlier. I think I might just go Money in the Bank and just stay off Twitter and then just watch Game of Thrones after. Just because like I get spoiled wrestling so fast. It's insane. Like I have to watch it live. And but which one is putting or building up more goodwill with me? Maybe neither right now. Maybe Game of Thrones more than WWE, especially because WWE is killing me. And people are like, why you watch WWE if it just gets you mad? Just because they got me hooked. I'm like a drug addict, okay? That's why. Like, why are you gonna? Is anybody here gonna not watch the Game of Thrones finale? Like, you're still gonna watch it. I'm here. I'm not one to bail out on a show just because like, ooh, like I always hold out hope. Like, oh, the next one could be better. Except for, I can't think of a show that we've just quit on that we really liked, like compared to Game of Thrones. Like
about too much in one day.
What?
Really like
which one? Yeah, but I still am curious to see how that ends. Will your belt? You need WWE in your vein? I need it in my veins, yes. Wait, will your belt be on the line? Yeah, it's going to be on the line. I think we're supposed to go live to talk about everything that happened in WWE either sometime this week. We're coming back. Sorry, me and Andy both got bogged down by finals, so his belt is, you're not up, you can't win the belt. You're not a WWE fan. Wait, no, we're not playing for it in WWE 2K19 because I will definitely lose it. I will never put it on the line playing that game. That game's no, we didn't give up on Walking Dead. We gave up on it. Yeah, we don't have AMC, so like we gave up on it weekly, I guess. But we still were tuning in whenever it was. Whenever Rick Grimes was on his last few episodes, we watched that, but because we didn't want it spoiled or anything. And I'm curious to see how the time jump worked. Whenever, yeah, we're waiting on Netflix now, and you like maybe the CW shows, but I'm still waiting for them to come out on Netflix. I don't know if they are yet. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. we haven't given up on. I'm not one to. Walking Dead is trash now. I mean, I thought the way they did the Rick Grimes thing was probably the only way they could do it. Because they weren't going to kill that guy off. There's no way. Sorry, spoilers.
Then it doesn't make sense that he hasn't come back.
Yeah, exactly. I stopped after season 5 or 6. See, I just can't do that. I don't know. I'm just curious because I like certain characters, and it's not their fault they're getting written badly. No, he didn't die. Sorry, spoilers. He didn't die. It was super crazy, though. We're not talking about Walking Dead right now. We're talking about Game of Thrones. And it's crazy, though, because Walking Dead, I was thinking about that earlier today. Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, really, I started watching both of them at the same time. My cousin Martine showed me both of them. I know you guys, my mom and dad showed me Game of Thrones, yes. I only watched the season finale of the first season. I was like, whoa. Or they were like, whoa, that's crazy, there's dragons. I was like, is that not a normal thing in this show? I have no idea. I have nothing to compare it to. So, yeah. But I didn't actually start watching it until he showed it to me. He forced me to watch it, basically. And I was like, hey, it's pretty good. You should listen to them. The finale better be 2 hours. I don't know. I think it's definitely going to be an hour and a half. I'm not sure. I'm totally fine with them making it like 2 hours. That's fine. Got to wrap up a bunch of stuff. I think people would have a lot less problem with this or with this season, because I know a lot of people do have a problem with this season as a whole. I think they'd have a lot less problem with it if the rest of the show went at this pace. And it didn't, I don't want to say rush because we've been building this for over 8 years, or 9 years because we had a year off. But we've been building for this for so long, it seems like it's happening really fast. And I understand you only have so much money, so you can only make 6 episodes of like action-packed, super crazy episodes. But I feel like, I was telling Gabby earlier, I was telling her that I think that they were just like kind of not necessarily stalling, but like going slow at like a George R. Martin pace, so that way he can write the next book and they wouldn't have to just put whatever. So they can't. So they're like, whoa, to like absolve themselves from any blame of making certain creative choices. What was that one? Feels like they phoned it in. See, I don't want to say that because I know a lot of people worked really hard on it and they did wait, they took their time on it. I don't want to say phoned in, but I do think they're maybe is shoehorn different than phoned in? Am I just using a different word and just saying actually it's shoehorned? The problem is they are rushing everything. Everything was dealt with such care. Slowly now everything is being solved or going out of hand within episodes. They went away from the roots. I definitely agree with that. They did go away from the roots. My thing was like, I'm tired of everything. Dany is finally queen of King's Landing. She definitely is.
There is no King's Landing.
There is no. What's she queen of? She's queen of Ashes. She's not queen of King's Landing. There is no King's Landing. Very good. Very good. Nice catch. But yeah, going away from the roots, I think you could definitely make an argument for that. I think maybe they just, I hate to say it because for a long time we're like, oh, is this thing ever going to kick off? Like, are we ever going to have this fight? I love the shot of Arya and the horse. Yeah, that was nice. It was nice. Or they're talking right now after the episode about how you can just have random extras go around and throughout the fall of King's Landing. You had to follow like Arya. So in both battle episodes, we've gotten to follow Arya. So my vote for who do we think is going to sit on the Iron Throne? I guess it's nobody right now. I guess who's going to lead? That went back to the tone for a bit. Yeah, you could say that. But so who do we think is going to rule? I think the whole Daenerys said she's going to break the wheel. You're not breaking the wheel if your whole claim to the throne. Yeah, like yes. Before you're acting like a good leader and stuff like that, but your whole claim, or you're betting on them toasting secretly to your rule, to your return. So that's not breaking the wheel if you're going off the laurels of your family's name. It's probably Jon. See, I feel like that's way too obvious. Maybe you guys are right. I think it's definitely like the safe choice. I don't really see anybody else right now. And that's kind of how I've been for most of Game of Thrones. I don't try and predict too many things. Maybe it's about someone who will die or something like, oh, this would be cool if they do this. But nothing like, this is what's going to happen. It's going to be crazy. But I kind of, like I said, Game of Thrones is one of the shows where I just let them take me on a ride and see what happens. But yeah, I don't know now. Like I'm just like, I'm not gonna say anything concrete because not that I don't want to be wrong. Maybe I'm gonna give one prediction, but like like if it doesn't happen, it's not a big deal. I do have a few questions though. Like, what's gonna happen with Bronn? Does he get high guarded now? Before this season, I always thought Tyrion. Okay, still Sansa, in my opinion. I think she's gonna stay up in the north. Yeah, and she can't keep a secret that Ned Stark kept for 17 years or 18 years, however long it was. Good night, Mom. I know you gotta get up early because you're a hard-working mom. But thank you for your predictions. Also, so I think you said Arya's gonna kill Daenerys. Is what you think? Cool. We'll put that down in the. You're gonna win the code for Thor: The Dark World. I don't know. Don't have anything we win. Yeah, and tell Ty we're not the Hound in the Mountain. I promise. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, buddy. I hope you find your dad. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let's get some gum. So you thought it was Tyrion before this. Who do you think now? And who do you think?
I don't care.
She doesn't care. She's made. She's made pants. She's a grubby goose. She's being a grubby goose. She doesn't care. I felt the same way though. Like Cersei and Dany are the same person. Like they're burning all their what do you call them? Like their subjects. I want to say like constituents, but that's different.
Subjects, yeah. Right.
Nah, more or less. So what was Tyrion asking that guy to smuggle? I guess the boat? Was he trying to get them to smuggle the boat? He's like, what was Tyrion asking Davos to smuggle? You were in the bathroom for that. But like that favor, Arya should have died so many times this season. So many huh?
It was probably the boat he was trying to get.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Probably smuggling that boat in there. Please God, have that be the case. Yeah. She definitely got rocked in this episode. There's a bunch of stuff falling. It was insane. So yeah, and I hate it when like people get knocked down or run over or like start to suffocate, because like when it happened in the Battle of the Bastards, that was like exhausting to watch. And so when it happened to Arya again, like it wasn't the same, obviously, but I was just like, I don't like this. Stop doing that. Stop treating me like this.
I know, in Battle of the Bastards, I felt like I was suffocating.
Yeah, definitely. The Battle of the Bastards was crazy, and I definitely felt like exhausted because we got 9 people. Hey, what's up? Gang. Well, like, I would subscribe. No, I'm doing the gang. But yeah, go ahead and we're talking about Game of Thrones. Go ahead and tell us what you thought of it or what your predictions for the finale is. I'm just hoping Tyrion is just acting dumb. I have no idea. I feel like he's all over the place. 9 people in the chat, baby boy. Yeah, thanks, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. But yeah, hit us up in the chat what you thought about this episode and your predictions for the finale. My prediction is Bran should be like the Hand of the King or something. Bran sucks, actually. Never mind. Screw Bran. But he should be like maybe on the council. Be like, hey, look into the future, you piece of shit. Let us know what's going on. But the future is always in flux. I don't know. What if they do some time travel stuff? No, can't do that. Don't care. That's it. No. Oh, I have my hand. Going too fast. Screwing up the timeline. Yeah, no spoilers for Avengers. We're not going to talk about that. No spoilers for The Flash. Bran is a weirdo now. Yeah, he's super weird. I didn't even like him before because he got everybody killed. And
I thought he was going to go back to normal
once he killed. Yeah, I guess not. He's still just a weirdo. He's like, I'm going to just get wheeled out over here. Don't mind me. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, is that the last we saw? I guess we'll never see. No, then I want Brienne and Tormund together to get a little cabin. They're at the last hearth or whatever it's called.
I'm sad.
I'm seriously gay. My heart is broken. Yeah, screw Jamie.
Yeah, that dude sucks.
Yeah, Tormund wanted to just conquer the world with you and your babies. Yeah, dude. Just because he doesn't even have a hand. Bleh. And his hand sucks. His fake hand sucks. Get a cooler hand, bro. Maybe you gotta get the fish hook hand. I'm waiting for the wizard to show up and yeet an ice ball at Danny. What wizard? I don't know, but it'll be crazy. For a wizard, not the wizard. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Throw an ice ball at her. That'll teach her. Like, I'm a bloody wizard now. Like, I'm a bloody wizard. Now I'm the king. Look at me. I'm the king now. I'm the bloody wizard. Yeah, so Wisecrack did a really cool video about like crossing out everybody who was going to be or end up on the Iron Throne. Obviously, there's no Iron Throne because Daenerys ruined it. She just didn't like the interior design of the Red Keep, so she just took it down. It's a whole remodel, big thing. Not funny. They mentioned wizards used to exist. Yeah. Maybe those were just the children of the forest.
Was the dude from back when like she got the Unsullied? Was that dude a wizard?
Which dude?
The dude who like chained her up.
Oh, that dude was a wizard. The one from the House of the Undying. Boom, wizard. Yeah, or maybe he just had a lot of identical twins. Make a comeback. We need you.
Maybe
Give
he
me.
slipped something on again.
Make a comeback. We need you. Give me all the bloody ice balls and eat them at Dany and her dumbass dragon. But does the dragon? I think the dragon dies, and if you get to Daenerys, Danny Fenton. Spoilers: this is a prequel to The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Doesn't.
Correlate. Have you seen Lord of the Rings?
Gandalf the Grey. Nah. Gabby says it doesn't work out. He likes Lord of the Rings. I think it's okay.
You're just okay.
Oh, come on. I thought I was doing pretty good. All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks. I'm just okay. Not.
Stay in your lane, bro.
Shut up. Gandalf the King. So in that Wisecrack video, they said the offspring of Jon and Dany would be the one that sits on the Iron Throne. Don't think that's happening.
Yeah, let's have an incest baby.
Yeah. Remember the last time there was an incest baby on the throne? Didn't work out either time. Not work out. And was maybe Dany was too? Who knows? Who is Dany's mom? Oh, Elia Martell. Yeah, that's right, I think. Yeah, Mountain looked pretty bad. What'd you guys think of Clegane Bowl? I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a good one. He already said that. I mean, he was on borrowed time as soon as he came back from the dead the first time. Those two better not bang. Ghost is going to come back and kill Danny. Final prediction. That'd be funny. That'd be great. Ghost like, don't send a dragon to do a dire wolf's job. You know what? Ghost should get the Iron Throne because he's a good boy. He'll sit on it. Yo, Ghost better come back. I think he deserves to run free. Maybe find his sister and run a super PAC out there in the north. Hashtag justice for Ghost. He's just a good boy that deserves some pets, and he doesn't get killed in dumb ways like dragons. Boom, roasted. He knows when to serpentine. He knows when to fly casual. He knows some maneuvers for sure. So how do you guys think this stacks up to the Long Night, to the battle against the Night King? What do you think? How's that stack up?
The other one was better.
The other one was better? I think it was more epic. And that's...
They both got me upset because in the other one, Danny and Jon did nothing. They just rode on their dragons. They were no help. Danny just got Jorah dead, killed for nothing. Why'd you get off your dragon? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Why'd you land? Stupid. And then in this one, she just killed a bunch of people. So that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, Danny has I think she's the character that probably suffered the most from the season, and it's the Long Night is better by a margin, just any margin, because I didn't see that shit. Oh yeah, that was kind of rough. And they're like, well, you should know how to set your TV and blah blah blah. I was like, I shouldn't have to change the settings of my TV to watch an episode of anything. I don't think. I did like that one better, but I also like that story more. I know a lot of people are like, of course, that's not going to be the finale. The finale is going to be Cersei. It's called Game of Thrones, where you care about who sits on the throne. And I definitely understand that, see why they did it. But to me, personally, I enjoy the more fantastical side of it. That's what keeps me coming back, is the dragons. All that cool stuff, the zombies, that was always, because it always seemed like insurmountable, especially like the last season, in season 7, seemed super insurmountable. But I guess not. They seemed to get rid of him pretty quick. I thought it was going to be like, we're running away from the Night King. He took Winterfell. Let's get a handful of people, and we're retreating. But they took him out. Yeah. We're going to probably wrap. Let's get some final thoughts in. We're almost at an hour. Let's see what everybody thinks. What, did you just hated it?
I didn't hate it. I just
Thought it was dumb?
Yeah, like, why do this? Why?
Yeah. I thought, I guess everything that's happened previously, I felt like Seven Bloody Seas setting up the Ice King for one episode. Well, I guess it was always going to be, see, that's why I think, like, if you needed more time to tell the story, then get more time. Like, HBO, like, makes a lot of money off the show. It's the most profitable show, right? I would assume so, because everybody's talking about it, everybody likes it. So, like, if you need more time to tell the story, get more time. Because, like, we weren't in a rush to finish this. Like, we were told that this was going to be the last season, and we accepted that. But, like, if you guys said, like, actually, next season, we're going to make it one more season longer, like, I think that'd be fine. You guys, they definitely built it up a lot. I wouldn't say it was just for one episode. It was like kind of the overall, it was a big villain still, I thought. Maybe just the way it happened. I wanted more like build up, not just like Arya comes in. Yeah, it was still cool to drop the dagger, stab him. It was nice. She made him into a nice snow cone. But I would have rather it been like a build up. But that's how like a lot of the White Walkers went out. Like the first White Walker we saw, we're like, oh shit, the White Walker's gonna be crazy. Sam sticks dragon glass in it, just disintegrates, and we're like, whoa, that was insane. So, and then we're like, oh, Hardhome, like here comes this other general, and he was beating up Jon for a while, and then he hits him with the Valyrian steel, boom, he's out of there. So I felt like a lot of and it wasn't like a super long fight. Yeah, he was down for the count a lot, or he was down a lot, but then he just was like, block, destroy. So I thought that, I guess all of them were kind of quick deaths, and I would have liked them to take out all like the generals first and have him like retreating, and then schmurder him. I thought that would have been cool. I wanted to see some takedowns, some double takedowns, like like X-23 or Logan style. I thought that would have been cool with Arya and Jon, because they're badass. I'd love to see who would win in that fight. Because you think Arya would win? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I felt like if they needed more time to tell this story, to finish it up, they should have taken more time. I think nobody would have, or I wouldn't have complained. I just feel like it's a lot. I wouldn't have mind like having maybe Daenerys win this, and then like the next season it's like North versus the King's Landing or something like that. So it'll be interesting to see how this ends. Either way, we'll see how it ages. I think for me, my opinion on this episode really stands on the shoulders of next episode, to see how they wrap everything up. But I think it definitely had a lot of elements that will be very decisive. So we shall see. Any last comments? Go ahead and get them in now. So I want to thank you guys for showing up. I was kind of on the fence about going live in the first place, but I really wanted to talk about this because obviously it was on all of our minds. I'm glad we all got together to talk about this. Thanks, Gump. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Justin. Thanks, Ishmael, for who's coming in. I think that was your name. Yeah. Thank you for coming out of the room, coming out of the dungeon. I think I'm good. I hope you got to vent a little bit. I'm glad that you came out. Really appreciate you being so active in the comments. Yeah, that's gonna do it. If you're still here, thank you guys so much. Leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel. But I feel like if you're here, you're already subscribed, and I appreciate that very much. We should have a Detective Pikachu video coming out sometime this week, and it should be really fun. Yeah, I meant it. Good. Follow us on Twitter @NewWorldNerds. Keep nerding out there, true believers.